Good morning, namaskar, everybody. Today is a very important, auspicious day for the School of Gender and Development Studies. Today, we are going to launch our Bachelor of Arts program in Gender Studies. We have two MA programs, but this is our first Bachelor of Arts program in academic program in gender studies. On this day, I heartily welcome all of you, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao, our Pro Vice Chancellor, Sumitra Kukreti, our guests, Dr. Nisha Mediratta, Professor Himadri Roy, Director of the school, will welcome you all with more detail. At the moment, I would simply say again, a great welcome to this particular day when we launch our. I would now like COE to play our Kulgeet, which is our university-specific song, and after that I will invite Professor Himadri Roy, Director of the school, to address you all in detail. Now, I invite the Director of the School of Gender and Development Studies, Professor Himadri Roy, to welcome you all once again.
Thank you, Professor Savita. First of all, I would like to welcome our VC Sir, Honorable VC Sir, Professor Nageshwar Rao, along with our chief guest, Srimati Rekha Sharma, the chairperson of NCW. We also have University of Sagar, and we also have the head of Wise Kiran project, Dr. Nisha Mediratta. We welcome you. We welcome the other PVCs, respected PVCs we have. We welcome the directors, divisions heads, the center heads, the center directors, all the regional center directors from across the country. We also welcome everyone who is our school board member as well as the expert committee members who had been part of the BA. This BA was essential as for the school. We already had two MAs. One was launched when the school was established in 2009 and started functioning in 2009. MA in Gender and Development. We then launched our MA in Women's and Gender Studies. Simultaneously, we launched a PG diploma in Women's and Gender Studies. We already had a diploma in Women Empowerment and Development. We also launched 3 certificate programs. One is in Agriculture and Sustainable Development. One is in Gender and Science. The third one is Gender in Law. This certificate program, as our school only was not having any BA or undergraduate programs. So this was our initiative with the guidance of our Honorable VC. We have been successful in making these programs launched, and we are here. So I would I would like to also welcome the other learners who are listening to us on the live channel of YouTube. Or welcome all of you to this online launching program of BA Gender Studies. Thank you. Savita. Yeah.
I think Nilima ji may start. You are next to speak, please.
Good morning, everyone. I will be talking about the BA program that is being launched today. I would start with the need for the school to offer this undergraduate program, as just reflected upon by the director of the school, that the school is already offering 2
I don't know why it happens all the time.
I think there is some problem in a connection. So Professor Savita, it would be very nice if you can speak about the program which you are launching today. Professor Savita Singh.
Yes, thank you so much. The connection is a bit difficult today. So if Nilima, Professor Nilima Srivastava has already discussed the program, as you know that this program is coordinated by Professor Himadri Roy and Professor Nilima Srivastava. And Nilima has been she has been able to explain the structure of the program. Now, I would invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, to launch the program. And so I will also request COE to play the launch video, which is a part of the thing. So, sir, please, we are very, very happy that you have joined us and you are launching our program. Really, it is a very special day. We feel that the school has reached a certain level of completion in a way. We have, as Professor Himadri Roy has elaborated on all the programs that the school has. And now this is an additional Kohinoor to our crown, which is our BA in Gender and Gender Studies. Sir, please launch the program. And can we have the launch video also played after it has been launched by sir? Thank you very much. Now is the time for our guest of honor, Srimati Rekha Sharma, Chairperson, National Commission of Women, Government of India, to address us and university and the school. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think now we are anxiously waiting for the presidential address by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir.
Yes, I would request Honorable
Yes, sir. I'm so
to
sorry.
give his presidential address.
Good morning to all
Very
of you.
much like sir to give his.
Good morning to all of you. First of all, I compliment the School of Gender Studies for this prestigious program meant for undergraduate students. And this is the gap which the school has always felt. They are having the certificate programs, they are having the diploma programs, they are having the PG programs also. But in order to sensitize the issues related to gender and also its importance coming up in the higher education, the school has thought to have this sort of program that is for undergraduate at undergraduate level. I especially welcome the distinguished guests who spared their valuable time on this occasion. Chairperson NCW, Government of India, Srimati Rekha Sharma ji. I know that a lot of activities are going on at the national level, but still he spared her precious time for us to guide us and motivate us. Nilima Gupta ji, the Vice Chancellor of Dr. Harsing Gaud University, Sagar. I know that how busy she is, but she is sparing time for committees, for the UGC as well as for us also, because being a person who has got vast experience in the field, she also has given time to us. Then Nisha Mendiratta, Head Vice Kiran Project, DST, Ministry of Finance, Science and Technology, Government of India. I also thank her for being with us today. National education policy has opened up the doors that how to develop a project, how to develop a program, and how to implement it. And what the school has done, it has shown the way to others also. They are having the certificate programs, they are having the diploma programs, and the emphasis on the course-wise registration, which the NEP has talked about. Because once you start looking at the course as the unit, because Academic Bank of Credit, that also talks about the course. The multidisciplinary focus is also talking about the course. And when you are talking about the holistic approach, there also the course is very, very important. Fortunately, we are having the Swayam platform, wherein only 3 days back we have seen the news that more than 3 crore learners in our country, they got themselves registered on the Swayam portal. That is also the course-based registration free of cost. IGNOU is also having that process. So once we start looking at the course as a unit, not as a program, and we try to synthesize the different courses available in different programs, or even in our own discipline, you'll find that they can be used much more effectively for the learner. It's quite possible in their own certificate course, they could have got 3 to 4 courses. They may be quite relevant at the undergraduate level. Similarly, some courses they could get it from other schools and disciplines. And from there also they have added. And they have added 2 or 3 new courses also, which are quite relevant looking into the present needs and requirements. And all the 3 areas, they have synthesized it so that its teaching learning process, it may be much more meaningful and fruitful. And this effort is a unique one, because I do feel this was the real spirit of the National Education Policy. And they tried to show it, and that too in the smallest possible time, because I do remember that it is within a period of 6 to 8 months, they could go for this particular program, and they could evolve it, they could design it, they could develop it, and they could synthesize it also, so that the learners, they may feel, yes, this is the program which is quite relevant at the undergraduate level. The level wise also they have tried to see that how that particular level of students passed out 12th, they are the eligible students to take admission in this program. Normally in the institutions, what we find is they do have only 1 or 2 courses in gender studies, and they never make any attempt to have a complete program on the gender studies. So that is what the school has done. And it may be a useful proposition, because earlier we tried to have it, some of these courses in the BA general program. And there the subject specific electives we have put it. And even in the generic electives also we have tried to put this particular program, so that those who want to study the BA, there they can also study 2 or 3 courses. But those who want to get specific knowledge and the complete knowledge related to the gender issues and the developmental issues, then for that this peculiar Bachelor of Arts in Gender Studies program, it has been developed. Everyone from the school needs to be complimented, because this is possible only once you have a broader vision to see that what exactly the learner wants. Because right now in most of these programs, what we do, our course design team is there, our experts are there. They look at their own courses, they look at their own contents, but they never look at the requirements of the nation, requirements of the local and regional needs. And that is what in the NAC also, they particularly talked about it. They analyze each courses from the national perspective, from the international perspective, from the local perspective, and from the regional perspective. So that is what we have to understand. And specifically, once we see this particular program, it is having those components also, which clearly tells us, yes, this is a program which has got the national relevance. And for the group of learners who are most suited to have this sort of grinding at the undergraduate level, and maybe at a later stage, once they move on to the PG programs, then they have better understanding of the basics, and then they can do well in their PG studies also. Because time has come when we have to look into those areas and the areas of concerns also, and also the developmental issues which are related to this gender studies, and all those things they have been incorporated. And the school deserves special compliments. Of course, we are here, the three distinguished experts who are going to guide us. They will tell us that what are the gaps, and those gaps, they will also be taken care of by the schools, because they have already taken the help of the experts, help of the course writers to look into the contents as well as the structure also. But even then, the quality is a continuous process. It cannot be a static concept. It's a dynamic proposition. And for this, continuous inputs, if we get from the experts like Rekha ji, Nilima ji, or Nisha ji, this will definitely help us to see that how we can structure our programs much more informative, much more learner-centric, and much more empirically relevant to the needs of the learners. I wish all the best to the school for such an endeavor, and I'm happy to compliment also the director of the school who has taken this initiative to have this program launched from the January session of the admission cycle, which we go for it. And already 1 month has already been passed, but they wanted to have it early also, but we could not move ahead. But my sincere best wishes to all of them. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, sir, for this wonderful address that you have given. It also shows how much concerned you are about gender questions, gender issues, and your support is very, very valuable to us as a school, and of course to this university. And NCW Government of India to give her own address. Thank you, sir, again. I think we have not been able to connect with her. Professor Roy, what should we do? Should we proceed? Ahead.
Thank you, Professor Roy, for bringing me in to talk about the program, which I could not complete because of technical issues here. So I was just talking about which Honorable VC also emphasized that this BA program basically will fill up the learning gap which the school was facing because of not taking up or not being able to offer the conceptual understanding about the gender. I'm sorry, I'm not coming on video because then the connection is getting disrupted. So to continue, so this program will equip learner to understand and engage with interwoven issues on gender. A learner will also be equipped to pursue a PG degree in English, Hindi, sociology, anthropology, psychology, development studies, and other related disciplines other than in women's and gender studies, cultural studies, and other such disciplines which are emerging now. I would like now to talk about the objectives or learning outcomes of this undergraduate program, BA Gender Studies, and the program code is BAGS. This program will acquaint learners with the academic discipline of gender and women's studies, about its concepts, developments, and progression to the present day status. It will also create awareness among students about social factors that lead to marginalization and vulnerability of women and other related gender issues. Learners will also be exposed to cultural, legal, political, scientific, development, and socioeconomic dimensions within gender framework. It will also develop gender sensitivity among learners and an understanding of formulation of empowerment. The program structure entails a period of 3 years, which is minimum period for an undergraduate program. And the credit worthiness of this program is 132 credits with 6 semesters having 22 credits in each semester. The course-wise splitting up is that there are core courses, discipline-specific courses, generic elective, ability enhancement and compulsory courses, skill enhancement courses, modern Indian languages courses. Core course and generic elective are offered at undergraduate level by the school within different programs, while the other category of courses have been adopted from BA General offered by the university within the disciplines of English, Hindi, Sanskrit, psychology, environmental studies, management, and sociology. The learner support is also well in place. The learning material is already available with the university and has also been uploaded on the eGyan Kosh. Then 2 of the courses are also available as MOOCs. Then video and web-based discussion forums are also available to the learners of this program. Direct guidance and interaction with course coordinators and counselors is another way of providing learning support. And like other programs of the university, there is going to be regular interactive web counseling, radio counseling, and teleconference sessions. The program coordinators for this BA program are Professor Himadri Roy and myself. Our contact number and email IDs are available on SOGDS webpage on IGNOU website. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Nilima Srivastava. Now that Dr. Nisha Mediratta has joined us, I would very much like her to address us. She is the head of WISE Kiran Project, DST, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India. Thank you very much, Dr. Nisha. Kindly
Thank you so much
your address.
for inviting me, Professor Savita and Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Himadri, and all the eminent speakers who are there. It's a real pleasure for me to be with all of you in this very special launch of a course by IGNOU on gender. I hope, am I audible? Because I'm not able to hear the voice properly.
Yes.
I hope I'm audible.
You are audible. Dr. Nisha, you are audible.
Yeah. Actually, I got connected through mobile only. There is some issue coming in the
Kindly go ahead.
done. Yeah, I will just try to switch over to that. Yeah. So coming to this very important event, and my compliment to IGNOU for thinking about the requirement of planning a specialized program for gender specific studies. As already we know that the Sustainable Development Goal by UNDP, United Nations General Assembly, has already mentioned a specific goal for gender equality, which is going to be part of our 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda. And India is very much in line with taking up this important initiative for gender equality and diversity. And I must say here, being a person from Department of Science and Technology, that the policies which are being made by Government of India has a special note of gender inclusiveness. As the time is coming that we are getting more and more knowledgeable about the participation of women in all possible sphere of life. Earlier days, I feel, there used to be a kind of feeling that women are not able to take up the issues at par with men. And gender equality issue was being taken up at various fora. And this was quite evident when we look into the participation of women in many sectors. But I am very happy to say that even if we look into the participation of women, as per a UNDP study which was recently came up, it was mentioned that India can increase its GDP by $770 billion if there is an equal participation of women, especially in science. Because I'm from science field, I'm able to share that figure with you, but there are many other eminent speakers who are talking from the social and other perspectives. As women are occupying half of the population of the world, and they have a great potential to take up various things in their arms, and they are very strong. But the issue is there are many social and environmental issues because of which they have to face many challenges and they are not able to come forward. Here, the issue of gender, understanding of gender issue comes very important. And this issue is not only related to the woman, but men should also be equally participative in understanding the challenges, the role which a woman can play, and also how can they play a role to support a woman so that our economy becomes more and more gender inclusive. So here the role of everyone comes, be it an individual, men, women, or the institution or our community. All of us have to join our hands together to make it very popularized among the stakeholders. And here the role of individual, as an individual, a woman has to come forward with full power. She should have confidence in herself that, yeah, she is no less than any other gender, any other men. And she has the full knowledge and confidence to take the issues forward with her strong presence. So that as an individual, she has to play a role. When it comes to institution, I am very happy that Government of India is taking a lead in making many initiatives for women so that they can come forward and they can utilize their potential very well. there are many opportunities which are being given to a woman starting from the beginning of her career, like for school girls. There are many popular programs which are being made by the government of India for their education. And when they grow up, when they reach the college, again, there are many interesting programs with which many students are getting the benefit, like Inspire program, or now I'm here at CSIR in some meetings. So Jigyasa program, many programs are there which are providing lot of opportunity to women and to pursue their temperament in a career at school level and also at the college level. And when they are advancing in their career, there are many more policy level interventions which are providing them a kind of ease to progress in their work field. Like Gati is one such program which Department of Science and Technology has taken up, in which the name itself says gender advancement in transforming institutions. So we expect institutions to provide an enabling environment to the women in their own sphere so that they can progress well, and they must have a good progression in their career. And I am very sure there are many more programs like that in which we are trying to provide lot of support and guidance to women. Here, the education sector is very, very important. And the new policy, NEP policy, has already given provision for giving upholdment to the women in the field of education. And many new courses are coming up in which not only we expect that girls should come forward, but also the participation of girls and women in education, more representation is expected. And this new course, which has been conceptualized by IGNOU on gender studies, which is going to be a full graduate course on specific to various issues which are specific to gender progression and her growth. And I'm very happy to see that so much of hard work has been put in deciding the course content, and many titles and the many aspects which are being covered in this course are for the benefit of a girl, of a woman who would like to be knowing the interdisciplinary subject area. It has been very wisely drafted. Here, it's not only talking about the gender sensitization, training perspectives, and what are the perspectives with regard to women and society, the global concerns. Rather, it is also talking about the emotional intelligence, which is very important, especially in COVID. I must say that not only the work-life balance kind of thing women have understood, but again, they are contributing immensely in many areas. And at the same time, the emotional part has also been thought of, that has been taken care of. Because I have looked into many reports which are published by World Economic Forum. There, they have identified 3 pillars to study the impact of pandemic on various aspects. So in that, the health, mental health is also one of the important aspects. So I'm very happy that there are various issues and aspects which are being taken up through this very specialized course, stress management, and even the writing skills. Because when we are doing a work, so there should be a visibility and kind of awareness creation for that particular note of work. So the writing and speaking, these two are a very important aspect which should also be taken up for a student. And it has a great reference in this gender studies program as well. I really feel that many women are going to be benefited with this course in the time to go. And they are going to make a mark, not only by understanding or studying this course, but also they will take forward this particular mission of gender advancement in their own way, in their own manner as an individual as well, in some way or the other. They will be helpful for their society, their surroundings, and also to their, like I will say, who they can also be a role model for many of their juniors who would look towards them to take this course further. That is what I wish. So girls who are going to be the beneficiary of this BA Gender Studies have a greater responsibility to take forward. And I also wish that many such courses, even for undergraduate, like it's for graduate, but postgraduate level also, we must think, because girls are coming up in a very high spirit in all sphere of work. In science, they have already shown many girls and women scientists are doing wonders in this field. Similarly, none of the field is untouched. Humanity, commerce, I think in all possible areas, girls are doing wonders. So this special course on gender studies will become a kind of a torch bearer for many of them and to lead the way to others in the time to come. So I would like to convey my heartfelt congratulations to IGNOU. And we are here in this field with you, and I wish all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Mendiratta. You have gone through our syllabus so deeply, and you have reflected in your address today. Thank you very much. You have actually caught the spirit of what we want to do. Your good wishes are most welcome. We feel very happy that you could join us today. It's a very special day for us. Now, we are going to request our PVC, Honorable Professor Sumitra Kukureti ji, who is our PBC. We claim her. She knows a lot about our school than others. We feel very proud that she is our PBC. So please, Professor Kukureti, our own PVC, please give your
Thank you,
remarks.
Professor Savita ji. Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Nageshwar Rao ji, our distinguished guest Dr. Nisha Mendiratta, Head Vice Kiran Project DST, Government of India, my fellow Pro Vice Chancellors, Director SOGDS, faculty of the school, directors of other schools, RDs, and all other academicians who have joined us today. Very good morning to one and all. This is a matter of great pleasure that today SOGDS is launching BA in Gender Studies. So at the outset, I would like to congratulate the school for this great initiative. The school has already been running 7 programs, including MA in Gender and Development Studies and MA in Women and Gender Studies. Because just now, while I was listening to the distinguished guest, I realized that she expressed her desire that we would come up with master's program. So as we all know that gender studies is comparatively a new discipline, but actually it is becoming popularized at very fast pace. And basically, it is an interdisciplinary field. Sorry for the interruption. Basically, this is an interdisciplinary academic field which is completely devoted to analyzing gender identity and gendered representation of women in all walks of life, in all walks of society. So this is really a happy moment, as I know that last year the school has prepared 2 courses, Gender in Law and Gender in Science, for which would be offered to BA general students. And I wish that the school, when the one batch is out, the school would also offer this program in online mode, because I'm sure that at international level, we would have many takers for this program, and this will strengthen the school further. And then the inputs given by Dr. Nisha Mendiratta would be highly valuable for the inception of new ideas. I'm really thankful, elated, and happy that she spared her valuable time for us. Actually, I wanted to listen to the other two distinguished speakers, Professor Nilima Gupta and our guest, Dr. Rekha Sharma, but somehow they got busy. And now, the fact, I think you must have realized that all our distinguished guests were women. So the very fact tells a lot, it speaks a lot that women are making their mark in each and every field. And definitely, the only condition is that they are equipped with right kind of education and are conscious about their rights. So I believe that this program in BA in Gender Studies is definitely an effective step in this direction. So at the end, once again, I congratulate Professor Himadri Roy, Director SOGDS, who is also a program coordinator along with Professor Nilima Srivastava and all other faculty of the school for launch of this program. And I convey my best wishes to this school for the success of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. These words, the good wishes, they all will count, and they do count. And the school is progressing day by day. We feel very confident that this school will achieve higher goals than what it appears to be at the moment. I would very much like now our colleague, Dr. Sunita Dhal, to give a vote of thanks. And from my side, very many good wishes to all of you. Thank you, all of you who have joined. And I know that those who could not join us because of the internet disturbances, their good wishes are also with us. So the school feels happy, feels proud, and feels confident that with the support of the Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellor of this university and good friends outside in the world, this school is going to achieve many, many things which will be good for the society, not only for girls, but also for boys. It is a gender is a bachelor in gender studies. So we really want that everyone should be empowered. This is the school's motto. This is what we want. Empowerment means everyone is empowered, not to commit violence, not to practice inequality. It takes an empowered person not to practice inequality, in my view. So thank you very much. We are working towards the empowerment of India, our country, our society, and we are seeking to find a place for ourselves in the international arena as well. Dr. Sunita Dhal, please.
Thank you, Professor Savita Singh. On the behalf of the School of Gender and Development Studies, I propose a formal vote of thanks on this occasion when the school has launched its BA program in Gender Studies through ODL mode. It is the first of its kind academic program in the entire country. On this day, I convey my immense gratitude to the Honorable Vice Chancellor of IGNOU for his inspiration, guidance, and constant support in this endeavor. I thank the guest of honor, Srimati Rekha Sharma, a chairperson of NCW, and our chief guest, Professor Nilima Gupta, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur University, Sagar, and the distinguished guest, Dr. Nisha Mendiratta, Head Wise Kiran Project, DS3, Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, for gracing the occasion and sharing their thoughts on the importance and significance of gender studies in the line of NEP and how gender studies is so important in higher education or higher institutions. I thank the PVC of the school, Professor Sumitra Kukreti ma'am, who is always guiding us for any initiative that the school takes up, including the launch of this program. I extend my heartfelt thanks to PVC, Dr. Mahapatra, for taking out time to be with us today. I thank Director COE, Director of Schools and Divisions, and the regional directors of different regional centers who have joined us today for the program. I thank our Director SOGDS, Professor Himadri Roy, to take this initiative to hold this event. I also thank the program coordinators, Professor Nilima Srivastava and Professor Himadri Roy, for their hard work to come up with this UG program in a very niche area, and not only niche area, but it's a very significant area of intervention. I extend my thanks to the moderator, Professor Savita Singh, for her engaging interjection in the entire session. I thank my colleagues at the school for their support and cooperation. I also thank staff and technical team of COE for their help in providing their support, and the staff of SOGDS for working towards making today's program a success. Once again, I thank all my IGNOU fraternity who in any capacity helped the school in organizing and conducting this event. I thank you on my behalf of the School of Gender and Development Studies.
Big thanks from our side again. Now, now we should we ask COE to play the national anthem, please, to round up the program.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Yeah, once again, many congratulations to Professor Himadri, who has been guiding DST in our program as well, Vice Kiran program. And I feel so happy that you could make this very important program, which more and more girls should take the benefit of it. And I'm very happy to meet your team, Dr. Himadri, Professor Savita, Dr. Sunita. I think all of us together are going to take up many things with regard to gender. Because it was very sudden, I was telling Dr. Himadri, but next time I think more thoroughly we will look into many aspects which are of common interest to education as well as to science. Because there are many things which can be put together. And gender is a common thing, no doubt. And with your faculty and students there, I will wish that we may have another round of discussion later on. And many things also feel like sharing the view, which can be incorporated into gender issues.
Thank you, Nisha, so much. Actually, this MA program that you're talking about is already with the school.
Okay.
It's already with the school. So already with the school, we have two MAs. At the beginning, I have talked about it. It's we already have MA, and definitely school would be very happy if we can join together and do something for the society. It will be very helpful.
Yeah. So all the best once again to the energetic
Thank you so much.
of IGNOU and Dr. Madhuri. And I am very happy to see many women taking very leading role in IGNOU.
Yes, we do. Thanks a lot, Nisha.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. Nisha.
Okay.
Thanks so
Bye.
much for joining.
Bye. All the
Thank
best.
you. Thanks.